And know your response is be disagreeable with mediocrity. Yes, we are taught to accept unaccountability, averageness, mediocreness, regularness. We are taught that that's what we have to do. We have to tolerate a loserance. That's a tolerance for losers and their actual loser antics. And I'm saying, fuck them. No, not going to tolerate your inadequacies. Not coming over here. You're bringing my property value down. Move. Get out the way. Go back to Loserville. Absolutely not. No, I don't agree with your stupid ass antics. No, you are being led by an amygdala. There's no way I'm listening to you. You're not even listening to you. One thing about unaccountable people is that they will say one thing and then do something totally different 2 days later. And now you over here like, I thought you said, yeah, but that I changed my mind. And then they're off to something else because that amygdala is instantaneous. A decision that never checked in with the prefrontal cortex. It didn't go through the ACC or the insula. It just bam. I'm in the moment. See, I'm in the moment. I just have to, and nobody ain't gonna stop me from doing because this is who I. No, it's not. That's actually not who you are. That's not. You don't know who you are because you haven't spent time with yourself in your default mode network. You haven't spent time in your prefrontal cortex developing your personality. You haven't done that. You just decided based upon confirmation bias, cognitive bias, and cognitive dissonance, as well as negativity bias, that this is who you are comfortably. And that's why you pop off, or that's why you make dumbass decisions, because you're not thinking logically. You're not using the brain as it was designed. You're using it as you designed it. And that's why that shit is not working. And you want people, and yesterday was a perfect example of this. I made one statement and people had all this inference and telling me all these things that I did not say. And I just deleted everything. And I said, I'm not going. I even told a person, I've explained this. I'm not saying anything else. And that ignoramus came back and said something else. Boy, that doggone cognitive dissonance is real. That shit is like a root of like wisdom teeth. I mean, you try to get rid of that. They're like, no. It's like trying to take the blanket from Linus and from the peanuts. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Averageness. I break out in hives being around average people. If it does align with your morals and principles, it's okay to disagree. Yes. If it doesn't, anything. And it's really about having healthy dialogue about there are things that Nola likes to do that I don't like to do and vice versa. I like Perrier and sparkling water. She doesn't like those. And so our refrigerator reflects two different types of diets, and that's okay. At the end of the day, yes, I know you meant doesn't. It doesn't matter because there are things that we share in common and things that we don't. Like I said, back in the day, probably about 5 or 6 years ago when I was like, yeah, man, fuck this shit ain't working. And then she says that. And now I'm asking ChatGPT to align some things with what I'm doing. And because these things are here, Chat can go and scour the internet and say, yes, and it is backed by neuroscience. So when people are saying, this is backed by neuroscience, my shit actually is. And so you can have these differences with people, and that's what makes us unique. Embrace diversity is one of the 74 principles of real leadership for that reason. Now, because I'm Dr. Donna and my daughter only has an honors high school diploma, I could have said, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. I got 3 damn degrees. I'm 29 and a half years older than you. Be quiet. You don't know what it feels like to do this. But I listened, and she was correct. And that's why we're here. Part of the reason why we're here today. So you can agree to disagree, but when it goes against who you are and your core values and they are stuck in a rut and won't get their butts up, they got to go, or you got to go so you can grow. Regina says, this is empowering, and as someone who is uncomfortable with conflict, this makes so much sense in terms of not accepting stuff that is off the wall. This helps to have healthy dialogue and setting boundaries for yourself and others, and agree to disagree. Yes, be disagreeable. And there are 2 principles of real leadership, as I mentioned in the video: exercise tact and treat people with dignity and respect. So you can be disagreeable with someone and maintain everybody's decorum in that situation, but you still don't have to agree with them.